Go back to this off and then nope, I can't hear. What happens if I take him out? How's everybody doing? Can you all see and hear me? I'm trying a different setup again. I can hear nothing. Okay. Can anybody hear me? Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. So last night, I'll just start talking. You can tell me if you can hear me or not. It says people are watching me on YouTube, so let's see if I can find y'all over there. How's everybody and how many granny squares have you made? That's what I want to know. I know that everybody wants to make the granny square into a, there I am, I'm live, I see it. I know that everybody wants. Yep, that's my voice. I know that everyone wants to make the granny square into a blanket. I got the message loud and clear that you want that, and it's happening. It's gonna happen. We're doing it. We're doing that. Yeah. Last night's live, the video quality was pretty crappy, so I thought I used to use this Ecamm live and I thought that I could just do the same thing with Zoom, but I don't think their video quality is very good. But this seems, uh-oh, everybody saw my leg. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Oh my heavens. All right. I'm gonna do the granny square again tonight and make a little hi, but have a Zoom so I can, oh, you can hear me now. Great. And is the picture better? How's the overhead? Because I know last night it was kind of crappy. So I'm gonna give it another shot tonight. I'm gonna go through this granny square again for you all 9 rounds, and then if I can get some good footage and it looks good, then I will do my I'll do it with different colors. So I saw a couple people posted their granny squares in the group and they're looking really amazing. And the frequently asked question of the day is, can I make it bigger and make it a blanket? Yes, you can. Definitely do it. And some, the great granny, yeah. Some crocheters will have no problem just figuring it out. Just keep going and figuring it out. And other people will want detailed instructions with stitch counts. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to try and get that out there in like a week or so. And depending on how I am doing with my life. Um, and what else did I want to say about it? Need to write things down. Oh, I wanted to see if people were interested in doing a crochet along. Would you all like to do a granny square, great granny blanket crochet along, or a granny square blanket crochet along? And if you'd like to do that, I'll go ahead and get one on the calendar and we can work on that together. And speaking of crochet alongs, I haven't done much advertising about this, but I am doing a superstar blanket, 6-day superstar blanket crochet along over on TikTok. And if you're not on TikTok, you can watch the replay on YouTube. I'll put it on YouTube, but it starts next Tuesday and it goes every night for 6 nights, and I'll be live on TikTok at 9 p.m. every night. This is, the Superstar blanket is also the spring mixer. So this is a great time to do a spring mixer. And the spring mixer just takes your, hi Sarah. Yeah, Sarah on TikTok is saying she wants to do a granny square. Have a good Zoom call, Lorraine. I'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in. The spring mixer is actually the 6-day superstar. It's not really a scrap gan, but I've done it with my leftover. I like Karen Big Cakes for my big 6-day kid blankets, and I do cake mixers, twin size bed blankets with those. And then I like to do the Superstar with multiple colors of those, and they come out beautiful. You can see them on the website on the pattern. I don't actually have either one of my spring mixers anymore because I gave them away. But they're gorgeous. So this is a perfect time to go ahead and make yourself a spring mixer with your leftover stuff. Mixing cakes together is so fun. So for using cake yarn on the Superstar, same as the Star, make sure that you don't have any random color changes on like the first 8, 9, 10 rows, I would say. And then after that, just let it flow. It'll be fine. Granny Square. I'm sorry to say, not a great project in the Great Granny Blanket. It is not a great project for letting cake yarn flow. I'm sorry. I apologize for that design flaw because I love cake yarn and I love letting it flow. But I'm not going to get up and grab that one because I'm wearing shorts. I have a weird outfit on. Never mind. I should have put on pants over top of my shorts. I'm wearing like bike shorts and then like compression things. It's so weird. I live alone. It's been a pandemic. Just, I'm not going to wear pants if I don't want to. Oh, help me. Yeah. Anyways, the granny square, it goes right up the middle of one side, and it's just so obvious that you have color changes. It just doesn't look good. I don't know who's telling me to get up, but I'm not. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm sorry. I made that choice. I made that conscious choice before getting on the live. I was like, I'm just going to wear these shorts and these, and then it's just, I have lipedema, so I have to wear compression garments and my outfits are weird. Hey, Jenny. No, girl, I'll come visit you and you can see all my full glory of weirdness when I can see you. But, hey, since you're here, would you let me know, because I'm back to my old setup, would you let me know how the picture is tonight? Does this look better? Because to me it looks better, but it also looked fine last night too. If you hadn't said anything, I would not have known that oh, it's super clear. I'm so glad. Yeah, I think ZOOM is the problem. Yeah, that's good. I've been using it for my classes, and it's just not good. And speaking of classes, I do a class every Tuesday, a class or a crochet along or um a knit along. We've been doing a lot of knitting in the Betty McKnitiverse. So every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's most Tuesdays. Sometimes if I rearrange things on account of my life, but most Tuesdays we have a call in the Betty McKnitiverse and I teach a class. And the things that have been requested were I did a yeah, you're absolutely right. This is so much better. I was just trying to save money, but it just like that video that I put up on YouTube last night, it's not going to help people learn how to crochet this square. So right now for me it is 8:32 p.m. So if you actually join the let me see, the crochet along that I just mentioned, the superstar one, there's links in my bio on TikTok. So if you check those, they should show you your own time zone. And then I have some on Facebook too if you're on Facebook. Those should show them in your own time zone. And the Betty McKnitiverse, it definitely converts time zones for everybody. So if you join over there, it costs $11 a month to be part of it, part of the McKnitiverse, and you can sync it with your calendar and everything. It's really nice. I mean, I know I'm like, trying to get you to give me money, but it is really nice. It's like a skein of yarn a month, or two very nice skeins of yarn a month. And I put so much content in there for you all. And the more content that I put in, the more it like builds up. So there's like a library of stuff. So even if you just came for a couple of months, you would definitely get $10 a month worth of stuff. But anyways, this Tuesday in there, I am doing a meeting for Jenny. You're in there. You're definitely in there, girl. I definitely put you in there. I know you're there. Let's see. I'm trying to talk about my knit along. So I used to knit. I'm Betty McKnit, and I didn't crochet so much. For a while there, I wasn't crocheting as much, but I was knitting more. I was just doing nothing but knitting, and I knitted a bunch of these wonderful wallaby sweaters. It's called Wonderful Wallaby, and it's designed, oh crap, that's the wrong one. I made this one too, but it's not as good. It's called A Wonderful Wallaby, a hooded sweater for all ages, and it's basically a sweatshirt, and it was designed by Carol Anderson and Christy Williams, and they sold it through Cottage Creations. And you can get this on Ravelry. So I've made a ton of these, and I really love them. And so we in the McKnitiverse, this has been a whole journey now. We started out, I did a course called Crocheters Learn to Knit, and I taught knitting for crocheters, and it's a lot of it's in the round. And then I did Learn to Knit Socks, which I have some material there. I need to complete that course. It's not a complete course quite yet, but it's almost there. And the next step, we felt after that people wanted to keep knitting, so I suggested that we do this sweater. So we're doing knitted sweaters in the McKnitiverse. And Tuesday we're having a planning meeting for this because it's pretty involved. We need to talk about there's lots of different options. So we're going to go through and we're going to have a little meeting to plan this out. And then people are going to have a couple weeks to get their yarn and get all their needles and everything. In the meanwhile, I'm going to still be working on that knit socks course, refilming some of the content that didn't come out so great, and just kind of closing up that course. and then we're going to start our wallaby sweaters. We're going to work on them every other week throughout the summer. So hopefully by the time it starts getting cold in the fall, of course, for the Australians, it'll be getting warm again for you. But it'll be getting cold for us. So since we center everything on us Americans, you know, we'll be getting cold here. So everybody in the whole world will need a sweater because we will be cold. So the sweaters will be ready. Hi Tina. Tina's saying she can basic knit, but she can't purl. So the Crocheters Learn to Knit course is perfect for people who don't like to purl because I taught you how to knit in the round. And I did teach purling there, but I didn't teach knitting the regular, normal way that people usually teach knitting, which is to teach you how to do garter stitch back and forth and make that bumpy thing and then tell you you're making a 6-foot scarf. You know, you'll be here forever. And, you know, it just takes forever and ever. I got people started. I utilized the yarn working skills that you already have. Betty is the center. I'm the center of the McKnitiverse. I know that for sure. Yeah. Anyways, if you don't, you know, if your skill is at that level and you would like to join the knit along for the sweater, get the heck in there and start the Crocheters Learn to Knit course and do that. So if you do Crocheters Learn to Knit, and then you also do Learn to Knit socks, you'll have all the skills you need for the sweater. And it's really, really clever. Okay. Crochet like crazy. Oh, wow. 2 baby dresses. Okay. I'm going to swap cameras and I'm going to make another one of these. Hi. Hey, little rocker. I have TikTok over here, and then I have Facebook and YouTube over here. And if you're on TikTok and you want to see what I'm doing with my hands, I have an overhead, and that's on YouTube. So just find me on YouTube. And I'm working on this 6-day granny square, which I just released yesterday. It's a 9-round square. Let me come in just a little closer for you guys. How's that? Wow, 17 Afghans since last November. That's pretty good. That's a lot. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to start with a chain 4, 3, 4, and join. And I don't recommend magic. Is it magic loop or magic circle? Magic circle, I think, is when you put the needles, the circular needle around and you make 2 socks at once. I never keep them straight. Okay, and then we're going to, right out of the gate, we're going to do a standing double crochet. So this looks out of focus now. All right, I have to be good and keep my hands in one place. Whoops, my tail is in the way. All right, let me do that again. I'm talking and I'm all excited tonight. Standing double crochet. So you don't have to do this. You can chain 3 and count it as your first double crochet, but I like the look of the standing double. So you're going to pull your loop up to about the height of a double crochet, and then you twist it around your hook. You have to hold on to it with this finger, and then you go in, pull up a loop in the middle of the chain 4. It's untwisting on me. And then you yarn over and pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's a standing double crochet. I'm going to do it again because that was awkward. This tail is getting in the way. That's the problem. Okay, so you pull your loop up to about the height of a double crochet. Hold on to it with your finger. go under it and then into the center of the chain 4, pull up a loop, keep holding it, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, standing double crochet. And then 2 more double crochet in the center. Tina says, I know it's crazy. All my Afghans I call memory ones, so when I'm gone, my family can wrap themselves in them and know I'm always there. So I have 8 more family members to make for. I know that those blankets will be cherished. I really do. And I don't know if you saw the story about the story I posted on my Facebook page yesterday about the guy at the bike shop. I went down to get a bike, and when I told him what I do for work, he went upstairs to grab this Afghan that he couldn't remember if his mother or his grandmother had made it. And he said he had put it away because he thought it was worth money. And I'm like, it probably isn't actually worth as much money as it's worth to you because somebody made it for you and you love it. And he said, oh, he put it away and he was saving it. And I was like, you should use it, like wrap yourself up in it. And then when I asked him to take a picture and he wanted to sit in front of it was just the cutest picture. He's such a sweet guy. I'm going to go see him again on Tuesday. And he's probably going to be mad at me because I think I changed my mind about the bike I wanted. But the other one I want is more expensive, so I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I didn't talk about what I was doing at all. Crocheting, I was talking about other stuff. So you're going to have 3 sets of 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, chain 3, just like you start a normal granny square. So you have 4 chain 3 sets and 4 sets of 3 double crochet. And that's the start of the 6-day kid blanket granny square. People are going to be mad that I didn't give instructions and I was yakking like a fool. Hi, Tammy. I'm doing great. How are you? Hi. So I can see your comments, but I can't always see who it is. Just depends on where you're commenting. So sometimes it says Facebook user. TikTok, I can see who y'all are over here. Okay, that's round 1. So round 2, I want to be over here. I want to start the next round from here. So I am going to slip stitch into this double crochet, and then into the space, and that's going to get me over there. So round 2 starts with slip stitch in the next 2 double crochet and in the chain 3 space. And then you're going to standing double crochet or chain 3 counts as 1. And each one of these chain 3 spaces is going to get a 3 3 3. So 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Thanks for the follow, Cass. Three, 3, 3 in each corner around. I am using Vanna's Choice, by the way. I use this a lot for videos. It's silver, the color is silver gray. And this is a Furls Odyssey hook, and it's a J hook, which I believe is a 6.5 millimeter. If you crocheted one of my Afghans, it was probably the 6-Day Kid blanket. Okay, once I've done 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in each chain 3 space around, I'm going to slip stitch to the top of this standing double crochet. And that's my round 2. Diet soda. Digging for a stitch marker. It's a Furls Odyssey hook, and they're weighted hooks. And I love them. They're so comfortable, but I know they are not the right hook for everybody. But if you have the overhand hold, they're good for that. If you have the underhand pencil hold, I don't think they're great for that kind of hold. I think their streamlines are better for that, but I absolutely love their hooks. And I have an affiliate link for them too. Hey, Scotland. Okay, let's see. I'm on round 3. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet in the same stitch, and I'm going to mark it because this makes a weird, when you do this, this is the one, and you come back around at the end of the row, it's easy to create extra things by getting confused with that slip stitch as a stitch or that chain up as a stitch. This is your stitch right here, so mark it. And then, let's see, so I'm going to single crochet in each stitch across, and in the corner I'm going to single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, and then each side will have 6 single crochet across these double crochet, and then single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in each corner. Well, Furls, this is an ergonomic hook, and I don't know if it's good for carpal tunnel or not, but I do know that there's something about this hook being weighted because it's heavy that I can relax my hand. I don't have to like grip on it really tight. And that helps me crochet longer and without pain. Okay, when you are counting your single crochets, I had a few people today say to me that, or comment on posts about the granny square, that their granny square goes wonky or goes like it spirals. So if your granny square is doing that, you might be missing this stitch right here because it's easy to kind of miss this one. So this stitch right here is the top of this double crochet. When you're working in the round, the top of the stitch is a little bit to the right. So don't forget this one. Make sure you're putting 1 single crochet in each double crochet across the side of the square, and then 1, 2, 1 in the corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Hi there. Yeah, I'm just getting back into the swing of going live, and I was looking through some of my lives, like the most recently posted lives on YouTube last night, and I'm like, these were really long ago. It's for a really long time. I don't even remember what I did. I did a bunch of Star Blanket tutorials and then I didn't put them into playlists and stuff. It's a mess. Okay, so this, where I marked it, I'm not going to work this right here. That's my slip stitch. I have 1, 2, 3, one single crochet in each double crochet. So that is not a stitch. So I'm done, and I'm going to slip stitch into this one that I marked. I'm going to take this out, and that was row 3. Okay, somebody on Facebook is asking me, do you crochet looking down or keep your work up on a lap tray type of thing? How do you support your elbows and arms? I suffer from horrid arthritic joints. I'm really sorry to hear that you are dealing with arthritis. It sounds really painful. But yeah, I keep a pillow on my lap and I put the work on the pillow. And then I have pillows under each arms so that my shoulders can relax. And I have my feet up on a stool so that I'm relaxed. So when you're crocheting for a long period of time, it's and this comes from like restorative yoga. You don't want your body to have to work to hold anything up. You want to support yourself as much as possible so that your body can relax as much as possible. Don't do what something very bad that I'm doing right now is I'm leaning with my arms on this very hard surface of my desk. So don't rest your elbow or your arm here or here on anything hard for a long period of time. Get some throw pillows and put them under your arms so that your shoulders can relax and everything can relax. Support yourself with pillows as much as you can. And take breaks and stretch and take care of your spine. I have a little series on TikTok of tips for protecting your body when you crochet. 1, 2, 3. I'm on round 4. Okay. So I'm here standing double crochet again. Now I give you instructions for where to start in case you change colors, but since we're not changing colors, we're right in the right spot. So we don't really need that instruction that's in parenthesis if we're not changing colors. Let's see, standing double crochet, and then it says 3 double crochet. So you're basically making a double crochet in each stitch. And then in the corner, you're going to do 2, 3, 2. 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Yes, maternity pillows are those nursing pillows, the boppy. Remember the boppy that used to go like right in front of you that you put the baby on? Now crochet is your baby. Thank you. Okay, we're working across. I know I finally started getting manicures again. We're working across every single crochet around, gets a double crochet. Remember to count this one right here. Okay, this guy's easy to miss because he's kind of tucked away in that side corner. So if your granny square is going wonky, like some of you have said, your granny squares aren't square, they start going wonky after a while, you might be missing that stitch in the corner. Check it out. This is why I wanted, when I release the Great Granny, I want to have all the numbers worked out for you so that you all will have stitch counts because I know you like them. So you'll know exactly how many double crochet you should have on the side of your work. so it won't go crooked. It'll be nice and square. I did that for y'all. You know, oh, y'all know I hate counting. Okay, so it's how many double crochet on each side? It says 12. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm one row ahead of myself. It's 8 double crochet on across the side, and then 2, 3, 2 in the corner. 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet in each corner around. Should maybe, no one is watching me on TikTok. I have no one there, so maybe I should aim it down so people can at least see what I'm doing here. Like, who's this lady talking? Like, we don't care. It won't go down any further. All right, there we go. That's good enough. Now they can see a box of my stuff and me. All right. Let's see. Tried granny square crochet before and totally useless at it. I've mastered things way more complex with the granny square. Well, I hope you'll try the 6-day kid blanket inspired granny square. See how that one works out for you. This is driving me crazy. I think people are going to be making a lot of granny square blankets out of this, and I'm excited to see the granny square sweaters and bags and things. We're getting closer to a 6-day cardigan, 6-day sweater. Okay, so in the pattern, I give you the exact number of double crochet to make before you join, so that way you don't get confused by that slip stitch and you don't create an extra anything here. And then we're going to slip into the top, join with a slip stitch in the top of the standing double crochet. And that is round, what round is that? Cloudsy says on TikTok says she's making the 6-day star blanket right now and loving the pattern. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a little better. There we go. That might work. Okay, we'll try that. Give it a shot. I tried to make it like as you know, as clear as possible. All right, what round am I on? This was 1, 2, 3, 4. This is round 5. Standing double crochet. This round's the same as the last one. You double crochet in each stitch around. Oh, I feel a split stitch. Start with a standing double. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And then double crochet in each stitch to the corner. It's not written like this. I give you numbers. And by the way, my video tutorials are not enough for you to be able to make it without the pattern. You need the pattern. In the corners we do 2, 3, 2. And I really wanted my 6-day granny square to be square, like really square. Oops, I did 3. Okay, make sure you put a double crochet in this one right here. Two, 3, 2 in each corner. 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet in each stitch around. Make sure you work that one. And then this does tell you how many there should be. Let's see. What round did I say I was on? 12 double crochet. Yeah, I'm never going to get used to that. I have a knot here, sorry. My Facebook friend is saying it's hard to listen in because I only use US terminology. Who decided there should be different ones for different countries? I mean, geez Louise. She says she's working on a regular 6-day kid blanket, so trying not to listen to the numbers. Yeah, because it's 232 and not 333. Last night I was working on a 6-day granny square, great granny blanket. I'll call it by the name I gave it, since I really did. I have a 6-day granny blanket in the McKnitiverse, but it's the chevron. And then I was saying, somebody asked me about it, and I thought they were talking about the granny square blanket, and I answered them with the wrong thing. So I did put some thought into what I was going to name these projects. So I changed the granny blanket that I have in the McKnitiverse to granny chevron, and then I decided to call this one Great Granny, the granny square continuous to the one that's coming. So I was working on that, and I was watching my YouTube videos. And I was listening to them so that I could chapter them. And man, that was weird. That was weird. Okay. This was double crochet in each stitch around, and then it's, let's see how many at the end, 6 double crochet. So 1, 2, I don't know why I'm all of a sudden counting, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then join with the slip stitch to the standing double crochet at the start of the round. Lay it down after every round and admire it. And I really do admire this square. I really do. I was resistant. As many of you know, I was so resistant to making a square because it doesn't chevron. But it's growing on me. It's growing on me. Let's see. So it's not been a good month here. I'm just doing a regular 6-day because I've done enough that it just requires muscle memory. I'm using up some odd skeins just to relax. I'm really glad that you're finding your crochet relaxing and that's helping you cope with whatever's going on. Yeah, that's a nice gift for the nurse. Makes me feel really good to know that there are so many blankets out there comforting people. Not just the people who receive them, but the people who make them. It really matters to me a lot. Okay, where am I? I'm on round 6, so we're gonna chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch. Come on, Betty, don't snag it. I snagged it. I'm not relaxed. Do not find this relaxing right now. There, I did it right. I'm good. I'm good. Then I'm going to mark it so we don't have that confusion. Oh, what? I'm so jealous. You bought a new Furls mint hook and won a $25 gift card. Oh, man. I have not bought a new Furls in a long time, and I don't have any of the mint ones. I want one. Okay. Let me make sure I talk about this because the people that watch it on YouTube a year from now will be upset. Okay. So it's single crochet in each stitch around and 1, 2, 1 in the corner. I want one in every size, in every color. That's what I want. That's not too much to ask, is it? They do look really pretty. Well, I would wait until they go on sale and just get one in your favorite, your favorite size and try it. They have that Happy Hands code that I think is 20% off. I mean, for me, I crochet every day. This is my business. So I have to, I'm also a somatic practitioner, so I have to take care of my body, very aware of what's going on with my body, and I have to take care of it. But yeah, you can definitely drop a little bit of money on them. It's very easy to do. Definitely overspent. I did not hear about the metal streamline. I mean, I have an affiliate. I'm an affiliate with them, but I don't. I really focus on like my own products and stuff, and it's just I have more stuff to do here than I can handle. So it's hard to like keep track of all the stuff that's going on with the different places I'm an affiliate for. But yeah, Furls has some good sales and promotions, and um, I'm excited to see those all metal streamlines. But they're really nice. I wish they would engrave the size like they do for the streamlines. Yeah, I thought they I thought they were making them, or they were available in the UK for a while, but I guess no more, huh? Oh wow, how cool. Okay, this is my last double crochet. So it's the last one that's going to get a stitch. That is my slip stitch. So I'm not going to work that stitch. I'm going to skip over that, and I'm going to join where I marked my first single crochet. And that was round 6. Oh. She said, watch the warehouse tour. They gave all kinds of secrets. They're also releasing a clear streamline with rainbow glitter. What? The streamline is not my favorite, but I do like them. I like the streamline in a larger hook. Like um I have them in like, what size is this? Like a K? Even the K and even larger. I prefer them to like a larger Odyssey. This is a P. I'm going really slow tonight. I said I was going to go faster and not take so long, but I guess not. Talking a lot. Okay, that was round 6. Okay. This is the one little weird moment in this pattern. We want to start the first. Thanks for sticking around. Good talking to you. We have to start this in the 8th. So if you're starting a new color of yarn, if you fastened off, you would count back 8. But since we're just continuing, I don't really have to count back, but I'm also not in the right, yes, round 7. I'm not in the right space, so I have to slip over 1. Okay, so slip over. And then I'm going to chain 2 and DC2 together. So you start your double crochet and just leave the last step undone. You do that 2 times, and then you pull through all 3. So it's a DC3 together, but the chain 2 counts as like the first part of the DC3 together. So it's a DC3 together, sort of. And then we're skipping 2, 3 double crochet in the next. And this is the round that's like similar to 6-Day Kid Blanket row 2. It's, if you get it wrong, it'll drive you up a friggin' wall. But if you get it right, everything flows after that. So skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. And then it's a skip 1 to the corner. You're going to do a 3, 3, 3 in the corner. One, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're working down this side. We're going to skip 2. Now it's really hard to see the top of this single crochet right here. It's all the way buried under the 3 doubles. So this is in a traditional granny square. This might be where you're really missing stitches if your traditional granny squares are going all goofy. Okay, so this guy counts. So we're actually skipping it. So you skip 1, 2, and then we're going to put 3 double crochet in the next one. So it's this one right here. That's going to be a spot that's going to throw people off. 1, 2. I can just tell. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Okay, and the instructions say to do that twice. And then we're going to skip 2, DC3 together. So I just left these little clusters in here to make it 6-Day Kid Blanket. And it also makes the numbers work out. Skip 1 and make another one, DC3 together, all in one stitch. You start your double crochet and just don't complete it. You do that 3 times. And then pull through all 3 of them. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. So I tried to do this and the big great granny blanket without these clusters, and the numbers didn't work out quite right, and the blanket also was ruffling. So I just left them in. So they're different. It's different. It's a little bit weird and funky like me. So on the 6-Day Kid blanket, you have a chevron, and it has 2 in 2 rows, those 2 DC3 together, and they lean in towards each other like that with a skip 4 in between. And then the next row also has that. On the star blanket, you have 1 in row 2, and then you have 1 on either side of it. This one you have 2 in the first row, and then you're going to have 1 in between it on the second row of clusters. So we're skipping 2 again. And that's the thing about these patterns too, is that they're very similar, but then they have these odd, like weird differences that can be confusing. Okay, then we're going to do 3, 3, 3 in the corner. This is row 7. Skip 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go into that one. Skip 2, DC3 together. Thank you. I really wanted the corners to be sharp, so thank you. Skip 1 and DC3 together. I hate when granny square corners are rounded, slightly rounded. You know, I don't like the three double crochet and or 3 single crochet in the corner. Skip 2, 3 double crochet. Skip 2, 3 double crochet. Thank you. I'm happy with it. 3, 3, 3 in the corner. I'm excited to see what kind of granny square projects people come up with to make. Chain 3. Three double crochet. I'm sorry. I think you have to wait. But I did one last night too, but the quality was crappy. But you can still you can still glean something from it, but it just the quality wasn't so great. So that's why I'm redoing it tonight, and then I'm gonna do it changing colors on every row, maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Skip 2. Don't forget to count this one right here. 1, 2. I'm going to go into this one. I have 2 rounds to go, my dear. I don't want to go too fast because people will be mean on YouTube if I do a bad job. But I just want to say this again. You can't do this just from the video. The 6-day kid blanket and star blanket and now granny square patterns are just a little too complicated to be video only patterns. I don't know too many designers that do that, you know, go to make these complicated patterns and then just make videos for people to learn them from. Okay, there's a skip 1. I put the skip ones in bold for you all because it's different, you know. Y'all will still be like, it doesn't work. You'll miss it. Skip 2. So yeah, in between the DC3 together, it's just skip 1. Skip 2. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good question. I'd love to see somebody work it up and see what it looks like, if it's gonna look the same because it's not chevroning. Whoops. Trying not to be off camera. 3, 3, 3 in the corner. Kind of thankful I learned before video tutorial was a thing. I had to learn to read the patterns. That being said, I still watch videos to review how to use a certain yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I think videos are I think it's great that we're able to do this now. We're able to do this over the internet. I could teach this to people all over the world, and it can be saved for somebody to watch later. I mean, how cool is that? Skipping two, here's one, here's two, and I'm going to go into this one. Skip two, three double crochet 2 times. Skip two, three double crochet. Skip two, DC3 together. And then it's a skip one, and then join to your marked stitch. Lay it down and admire it. I don't think even if I had video to learn from, I still think I would have learned, from patterns and reading books. I really like symbols. I loved Love on Notation. Oh my gosh. That was so fun. Okay, round 8. So I'm here and I would need to be here. I want to start the next round from this space. So I'm just going to slip stitch over to there and just get myself over to that space. And then this is going to be a standing double crochet and then 2 double crochet into the same space. And then you're going to make 3 double crochet in each space around and 3 3 3 in the corner. So see how easy this is going to be once you get that first cluster round established. It's going to be a piece of cake. I'm going to try and do, let's see, I'm going to try and do another granny square with multiple colors this weekend. And I'm also going to try and I ripped out some of the Superstar blanket that I had made on a tutorial because the video quality was really bad. So I'm going to redo that. I'm going to try and do that this weekend and get that up before we have our for the crochet along next week. Okay, so we're making 3 double crochet in each space. And then in the space between the 2 DC3 together, we're going to make a DC3 together. But all the other spaces get 3 double crochet, and then the corner gets 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. There's that little constellation there. 2 on the first row and 1 in between on the second row. And then this space is going to get 3 double crochet. 3, 3, 3 in the corner. Three double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Yeah, I also took the Knitting Guild of America's master knitting class course. I did 2 levels of it and it was really hard. It was like getting a master's degree. And I learned how to write patterns in that course. And by learning how to write patterns, I also learned how to read patterns. There's 2 DC3 together, and in between them, I'm going to put 1 DC3 together. Row. So I live at the beach now, and the walkway to the beach goes right past my office window. I can hear people. I'm not used to people being here because it's been off season. And then people have been showing up recently. For spring break, we had some few people around. Like back in early March, and yeah, now there's just seems like a lot of people here, so I can hear people talking and walking by. It's different. I wonder what they can see in my window, what they think about me sitting here crocheting and talking to myself. 3, 3, 3 in the corner. Three double crochet in each space, with the exception of the space between the DC3 together. In that space, we're going to put a DC3 together. Okay, so right there, I'm going to do DC3 together. Then the rest of these spaces all get 3 double crochet. Corner space gets 3, 3, 3. Each one of these gets 3 double crochet. And then I'm going to end with a DC3 together in the space between the DC3 together in the row below, and then join with a slip stitch to the top of the standing double. Okay, last round. That looks about right. Thank you. I'm admiring it. Chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch. Mark it so you don't get confused. That is not a stitch and neither is that. How are we? Are we in focus here? Okay. And now we're gonna, oh, I have my window open and I smell, you know what? It smells like Newburgh. I thought I moved from New York. Okay, we're going to single crochet in each stitch around the corner is going to get a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, make sure you single crochet in this double crochet right here. It's easy to miss that one that's in the corner of the chain 3 space. I give you stitch counts in the pattern too. You should end up with 27 single crochet on each side of your square, and that includes the single crochet in the corner that are part of the 1 2 1. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and single crochet across. There's 27 of them. This granny square feels like a giant swatch. Hi, thank you. I'm pretty proud of it. I wasn't going to do it. I was just trying to figure out how to make a corner. I don't know, when I get something in my head and then it's like a puzzle and I can't stop until I figure it out. Yeah, I haven't been live as much as I used to go live all the time. And my schedule got kind of interrupted with with my move, and I had another surgery in January, which I feel 95% recovered from. Still working on healing the scars, but otherwise I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, this DC3 together is my last stitch. Don't work that one. That's the slip stitch. This DC3 together right here is the last stitch of the round. So skip over all that mess. That's your slip stitch and that's your chain up. Skip over that. Hey, Renee. Ta-da! Let's measure this one. Do I have a measuring tape? Kind of sounds like they're like right in my yard. 10.5. 10 3/4. 10 3/4. Not too shabby. There it is. Yeah. I did it. I did another one. Where's the one I did last night? Here it is. Now I have 2. And then there were 2. What should I do with them? Oh no, make a little something. Maybe I'll show y'all how I join them. Somebody did ask me what stitch I recommend for joining, so maybe I'll show that on a future live. How I do it. You know we have to have a blanket with a bunch of granny squares sewn together. Exactly. Exactly. That your comment came up right as I was saying it. All right, my friends. I'm going to be on here probably, I hope, a bunch this weekend to get some of these boxes checked because I've left a lot of things. Oh, thank you, Renee. I've left a lot of things dangling here, and I want to get some things kind of squared away. And yeah, and then I'll be doing that challenge next week. superstar blanket challenge. Make yourself a spring mixer. Come on. I know you have a million projects started, but what's one more? It's springtime. You need a spring mixer. All right, friends, I will see you. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. If you're celebrating any holidays this weekend, I wish you and your family well, all the love and joy and celebration that y'all can handle. Mwah. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful day, weekend, night, and enjoy your granny squares. Bye, TikTok.